going on, guys? Seven Shoguns here. Thanks for tuning in. So we're right smack in the middle of the busiest time for the gaming season. And this year we've got three choices for your first-person shooter gaming needs: Battlefield 1, Titanfall 2, and Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. For this video, we're going to go over Titanfall 2. Titanfall 2 remains a fast-paced, frenetic first-person shooter, much like the first game. Your general movement is enhanced by your ability to wall run, double jump, and use a grappling hook. And all of these things can be chained together so you kind of contain a constant flow of movement. Now, if you're a real noob like me, at first it'll take some getting used to. You spend a lot of time running up the wall, getting really nowhere at all. But it doesn't take too long before you get pretty good at it. And eventually, once you get used to it, you'll be running around, dropping people like this guy. Ouch! The whole flow of movement is actually really cool, and when you're chaining everything together, it feels good zipping around like you're from Attack on Titan or something. Speaking of Titans, they are the main selling point of this game. It's the coolest thing ever to be all like, stand by for Titanfall, having it drop in, preferably on something, and then start piloting your own personal war machine of death, picking up other pilots, and even getting in skirmishes with other Titans. You just feel powerful and awesome. Although it sucks when you're the pilot getting picked off by another Titan. Over and over and over again. Number of Titans from the last game has been increased, and overall there's just more customization with each and every Titan. Actually, that is something that has gone up across the board. There's just more customization in this game in general. More guns, more maps, more gameplay modes. There's just more to this game, which is always a great thing. Definitely plenty of here to keep you and your friends occupied for a while. The one other big thing that did add to this game is a single player campaign, which is definitely sorely missing from the last game. The campaign is actually surprisingly really good. It has a surprisingly high amount of production value. It doesn't feel like some throwaway mode. It actually feels like a pretty legit and cool story. The story is kind of by the numbers and does do the things you would typically expect. But there are some pretty cool twists and turns it does take that I think most people wouldn't really be expecting. They also play with some pretty cool gameplay mechanics, which definitely help it stand out from the multiplayer experience. Best part to me was definitely the lore and the characters. I really enjoy what they set up with this game, and makes me want to see what they're going to do next. It feels like there is room for continuation, either through DLC or just next game in general. Nothing really groundbreaking here, it just was a lot better than I was expecting it to be. The one complaint I would have, though, is that it is very short. This is to be expected considering this is mainly a multiplayer game. You can beat the campaign in overall about a few hours. I mean, if you really think about it, the last game had no campaign at all. This game has a few hours of it. So it's sort of like a trend happening here. You're taking baby steps, you see. Maybe the next game will have a full-on cinematic experience. Probably not. That being said, I do really like Titanfall 2. I think it's a pretty decent game and you can't really go wrong here. But I think overall it'll probably get buried once Call of Duty comes out on November 4th. Between Battlefield and Call of Duty together, I just think the current user base of this game is probably going to dwindle. But I don't know, am I crazy? What do you guys think? Let me know which one of the three you'll be playing: Battlefield, Titanfall 2, or Call of Duty. And if you are playing Titanfall 2, what do you like most about it? The wall running, the Titans? I'm actually very curious to hear your thoughts down below. But as always, if you like this video, definitely hit that like button. I greatly appreciate that. It helps me out a ton. And subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one. I do put out content particularly pertaining to gaming and movies. And that can be anywhere in the realm of reviews, discussions, breakdowns, news, you name it. So alright, I think that'll do it for today. Until next video, guys, stay tuned.